My name is Jeff Frank. I'm a manufacturing engineer. I've been with FlexCraft for about 8 years. We strive to have the best individuals. We strive to have the best out of the individual. FlexCraft believes that the individual is as important as the camaraderie to create the team. So they strive on building everybody up. We do team building environments. We celebrate birthdays and quarterly lunches. It helps us achieve that common goal. For me, it's the family environment. It's a family dynamic. Everybody has everybody's back. Personal growth, staying up to date has been the most important. Going to trade shows for our production equipment needs and going to take tours with customers, talking to their engineers and their workers that work with FlexCraft every day really is what drives me for progression. Professional growth for me, I'm always reading magazine articles. I'm online looking for different things for engineering. We're doing webinars and even just communicating with our coworkers through Kaizen activity and things like that. We're always looking to strive for improvements of different things. Professional development, working with all levels of the business, sales managers, the operations managers, the owners, always having a feel for what they want in their strategic planning. I enjoy working at FlexCraft because we're not just working by ourselves. A lot of the projects are driven with other people. There's always a collaboration that's present, whether it's new product. We have teams and committees for all kinds of different stages. It's the personal collaboration and personal building with everybody. So that's one of the things I enjoy the most, is a very free ability to communicate with anybody about anything. One of the favorite parts I have with our teams is their general experiences. There's been a lot of people that have been here for almost 10 years, several people. We have a bunch of people that are in that 5 years. So we have kind of a tenure, once you get here, people tend to stick it out for longer amounts of time. FlexCraft goes out of their way to support work-life balance through the PTO accruance. That means you always know that for the next couple of weeks you can build your way to getting vacation hours that maybe you've already used up. There's always something to look forward to in the future. Anytime that I've ever run across with an emergency, I've always known that I just got to tell the right HR or person that's available from management and say, hey, I got to go. Life happens, family issues happen. And they say, okay, walk in, why are you still here? We're in an environment where we're able to break away at a moment's notice, and I've always complimented FlexCraft on that ability to do that. I know FlexCraft goes at great lengths not to call me at home or do anything if I'm actually taking a family vacation, even though I'm still kind of cheating and peeking at the emails as they come in. When you're dealing with a small company, we have 15 employees, but I guarantee you everybody is cross-trained in many things. We want our general production employees to be trained to do any job that is on the production floor, but there's always something to learn if you're willing to learn. I know that I can come to work at FlexCraft and know that I'm going to be appreciated for what I do. I'm going to be respected as the individual as I am. We all have our own creative differences in our personality. If I ever needed somebody to talk to because I'm having a bad day or some element of a job is just kind of going funky, that somebody is always going to be around to talk about it. We work here because we like to work here. We are a team, we have each other's backs, and if we all have individual problems, that there's a means to communicate those problems so they're not so bad. I am proud to wear this label of FlexCraft because I believe in what the company is. We work hard, we play hard, we create products that people need, want, and do things in a very efficient way. FlexCraft is a sponsor of the robotics in the region, Seven Rivers Robotics Coalition. And it's cool to see FlexCraft out there in the public, regionally, and honestly several hundred miles away. Small business, but a great big name. I would say some of my most significant events that I'm most proud of. So I'm always looking for things that are out of control, whether it's a waste, defect, process. One of the best achievements we've had so far and has had one of the longest legacy is our registries of standard works. It started where everybody had their own documentations on their personal computers and everybody had their own versions of these documents. Create a system where we could keep all the documents in one location. It was basically achieved in about 2016 and it's still in full operation today. As new documents are needed, changes are controlled, everybody pulls from the same spots in these registries. It decluttered the system, it cleaned up everybody's personal computers, and when anybody needs something, needs to make a change to something, everybody's going to see the same change. It's not in Houston, Texas. We get a lot of phone calls that you're in Houston, yes, but not Texas. Houston, Minnesota. So we're a small company in a rural environment. The jobs are jobs. There's millions around. But again, what makes us different is how we deal and treat with people. Show up, contribute with a positive attitude, no matter what's going on. It's going to be reciprocated. People work here because they like to work here. But at the end of the day, we treat each other like family. So we laugh, we giggle, we cry, we do anything and everything. And that's what makes Flexcraft different. The one thing that I want everybody to know that is not typical of most companies is that we strive to have fun, probably more than any other company I've ever been. And we strive for this. We play hard, we work hard because we want to be different. We want people to come in and say, what wacky things are we going to be dealing with this month for our team build, for getting everybody together. Testaments of our potlucks and getting together, food and family. For the frequency that we do it, not just once a year, but we're doing it on a monthly basis. And by getting together frequently, you learn everybody's story. There's nothing that a team can't do when you know that everybody has their best intentions to you.